Hello everyone, I am Dr. Umarani. Wants to discuss MCQs on general embryology topics. So in this video, I am going to present MCQs with diagrammatic explanation of general embryology topic, that is pre-fertilization events. In this, mitosis, meiosis, spermatogenesis, oogenesis comes. Hence, don't skip the video. Watch till the end. First question, which of the following is a major characteristic of meiosis 1? Options are splitting of the centromere, pairing of homologous chromosomes, reducing the amount of DNA to 1n, achieving the diploid number of chromosomes, producing primordial germ cells. Guess the answer? Answer will be B, that is pairing of homologous chromosomes. Pairing of 46 homologous duplicated chromosomes, that is synapses, is a unique event that occurs only during meiosis 1 in the production of gametes. Here in this image you can see that meiosis 1, in this pairing of homologous chromosomes are occurring. So that is the answer. Second question, a normal somatic cell contains total 46 chromosomes. What is the normal complement of chromosomes found in a sperm? 22 autosomes plus a sex chromosome, 23 autosomes plus a sex chromosome, 22 autosomes, 23 autosomes, 23 paired autosomes. Guess the answer? Answer will be A, that is 22 autosomes plus a sex chromosomes. This image you can see that in the spermatogenesis, in the sperm, you can see that 22 chromosomes plus sex chromosome X and Y. Which of the following describes the number of chromosomes and amount of DNA in gamete? 46 chromosomes 1n, 46 chromosomes 2n, 23 chromosomes 1n, 23 chromosomes 2n, 23 chromosomes 4n. The answer will be C, that is 23 chromosomes 1n. Gametes contain 23 chromosomes and 1n amount of the DNA, so that when two gametes fuse at fertilization, a zygote contains 46 chromosomes and 2n amount of the DNA is formed. So the question is asked about that chromosomes and amount of DNA in gamete. So the answer will be 23 chromosomes and 1m. Fourth question, which of the following chromosome composition in a sperm normally result in the production of a genetic female if fertilization occurs? Options are 23 homologous pairs of chromosomes, 22 homologous pairs of chromosomes, 23 autosomes plus an X chromosome, 22 autosomes plus Y chromosome, 22 autosomes plus X chromosome. The answer will be E, that is 22 autosomes plus an X chromosome. A sperm contains 22 autosomes and one sex chromosome. The sex chromosome in a sperm may be either X or the Y. The sex chromosome in a secondary oocyte only the X chromosome. So if an X-bearing sperm fertilizes the secondary oocyte, a genetic female is produced. So in this image it is showing sperm is having the X chromosome, X sex chromosome and Y, whereas oocyte it is having 2X. So to form that female child, so 1X from the sperm and 1X from the egg, whereas the male, so X is the common for the oocyte, whereas Y comes from the sperm. So sperm is the arbiter of the sex determination. Fifth question, in the process of meiosis, DNA replication of each chromosome occurs, forming a structure consisting of two sister chromatids attached to a single centromere. What is this structure? Options are a duplicated chromosome, two chromosomes, a synapsed chromosome, a crossover chromosome, a homologous pair. The answer will be A. That is a structure formed in a duplicate chromosome. DNA replication occurs so that the amount of DNA is doubled, that is 4n. So the chromatids remain attached to the centromere, forming the duplicated chromosome. So a single chromosome and the DNA replication, there is a duplicated chromosome formed. Sixth question, all primary oocytes are formed by fourth week of embryonic life, fifth month of fetal life, birth, at birth, fifth month of infancy and puberty. The answer will be B, that is fifth month of fetal life. During early fetal life, oogonia undergo mitotic divisions and develops the ovary, developing the ovary. So all the oogonia subsequently give rise to primary oocytes at the fifth month of fetal life. So at the birth, no oogonia are present in the ovary. Seventh question. When does formation of primary spermatocyte begins? During fourth week of embryonic life, during fifth month of fetal life, at birth, during fifth month of infancy and at puberty. The answer will be E, that is at puberty. So at the birth, a male has primordial germ cells in the testis and it is remained dormant until the puberty. So at that they differentiate into at the puberty type A spermatogonia, and that puberty this some type A spermatogonia differentiate into type B spermatogonia and gives rise to primary spermatocytes by undergoing DNA replication. So the answer will be at puberty. The eighth question, in the production of female gametes, which of the following cells can remain dormant for 12 to 40 years? Primordial germ cells, primary oocyte, secondary oocyte, first polar body, second polar body. The answer will be B, that is primary oocyte. Primary oocytes are formed by fifth month of fetal life and remains dormant until puberty. So when hormonal changes in the young woman, that is ovarian cycle, from 5 to 15 oocytes will then begin maturation with each ovarian cycle. So throughout the woman's reproductive life. Ninth question, in the production of male gametes, which of the following cells remain dormant for 12 years? Primordial germ cells, primary spermatocytes, secondary spermatocyte, spermatid, sperm. The answer will be A, that is primordial germ cells. So primordial germ cells migrate from the wall of the yolk sac during the fourth week of embryonic life and enters the gonad of genetic male. So where they remain dormant until puberty. So when hormonal changes in the young man stimulates the production of sperm. 10th question, approximately how many sperm will be ejaculated by a normal fertile male during sexual intercourse? 10 million, 20 million, 35 million, 100 million, 350 million. The answer will be E, that is 350 million. So a fertile male ejaculates the 3.5 ml of semen and it contain about 100 million sperm per ml. So there is 3.5 ml into 100 million known as 350 million. So the answer will be E, that is 350 millions. 11th question, a young woman enters puberty with approximately 40,000 primary oocytes in her ovary. About how many of these primary oocytes will be ovulate over the entire reproductive life of a woman? 40,000, 35,000, 480, 48, 12. The answer will be C, that is 480. Over the reproductive life, a woman will ovulate approximately 480 oocytes. So a woman will ovulate 12 primary oocytes per year. So she is not using if she is not using oral contraceptives, does not become pregnant or does not have any anovulatory cycles. So assuming a 40 years of reproductive period, that is 40 into 12, that is 480. The answer will be C, that is 480. 12th question. Fetal sex can be diagnosed by noting the presence or absence of the Barr body in cells obtained from a amniotic fluid. What is the etiology of the Barr body? Inactivation of both X chromosomes, inactivation of homologous chromosomes, inactivation of Y chromosome, inactivation of X chromosome, inactivation of one chromatid. The answer will be D, that is inactivation of the X chromosome. So, after formation of definitive female gonad, only one X chromosome remain active and the other X chromosome will be inactive, and that forms the Barr body. So, it appears soon after appearance of the embryonic period, that is the second to third week. How much DNA does a primary spermatocyte contain? 1n, 2n, 4n, 6n, 8n. The answer will be 6. C, that is 4n. Type B spermatogonia give rise to primary spermatocytes by undergoing DNA replication. So, thereby doubling the amount of DNA, that is 2 into 2n, known as the 4n within the cell. The 14th question. During meiosis, pairing of homologous chromosomes occur, which permits large segments of DNA to be exchanged. What is this process called? Synapsis, non-disjunction, alignment, crossing over, disjunction. The answer will be D, that is crossing over. Synapsis, that is pairing of homologous chromosomes, is the main event that occurs during meiosis 1 in the production of gametes. So, synapsis is necessary so that crossing over, whereby large segments of DNA are exchanged, can occur. So, the answer will be D. 15th question. During ovulation, the secondary oocyte resides at what specific stage of meiosis? Prophase 1, meiosis 1, prophase of meiosis 2, metaphase of meiosis 1, metaphase of meiosis 2, and meiosis is completed and at the time of ovulation. The answer will be D, that is metaphase of meiosis 2. So, 3 hours before ovulation, this secondary oocyte is arrested in the metaphase of meiosis 2 and it remains in this meiotic stage until fertilization. The 16th question. Concerning maturation of female gametes, when do the oogonia enter meiosis 1 and undergo DNA replication to form primary oocytes? So, options are during fetal life, at birth, at puberty, with each ovarian cycle, following fertilization. So, the answer will be A, that is during fetal life. So, all primary oocytes are formed by 5th month of fetal life. So, no oogonia are present at the birth. The answer will be A, that is during fetal life. 17th question. Where do primordial germ cells are initially developed? In the gonads at 4th week of embryonic life, in the yolk sac, 4th week of embryonic level, in the gonads at the 5th month of embryonic level, in the yolk sac at 5th month of embryonic level, in the gonads at puberty. So, the answer will be B, that is in the yolk sac at that 4th week of embryonic level. So, primordial germ cells are the predecessors to gametes at first seen in the wall of the yolk sac at 4th week of embryonic development, and they migrate into the gonads at the 6th week. So, in this image you can see that primordial germ cells are present in the yolk sac. They migrate. So, answer will be B, that is in the yolk sac at 4th week of embryonic level. So, if you like that video, like and share the video. Thanks for listening. So, next I will come with that other topic of general embryology MCQs. Thanks for listening.